Tinubu makes U-turn, cancels ambassadorial posting of top former governor. Really? According to a report by Punch on Friday, 23rd January 2026, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has withdrawn the name of former Kebbi State Governor Usman Issa Dankigari Suleiman from the list of Nigeria's ambassador designates. That's why he should withdraw FFK and withdraw Reno from there too. Okay, marking a sudden reversal in the recently announced diplomatic posting. The former governor was earlier named as Nigeria ambassador to Turkey in a statement issued by the Presidential Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Baron Onoga, ahead of Tinubu's planned visit to the country. However, hours later, the Presidency released a revised statement clarifying that the ambassadorial appointments were still undergoing final review. They hear this me due to an error initially. Now, so they do error. If una never do error, una body never come down. Most people make mistakes. I don't understand. Why are you making mistakes in such a critical thing? In such a critical decision. You're always making error. It's always this error. You say somebody is this one, and then you go back and reverse it. What's that? A report by the Punch confirmed that Dankigari Suleiman's name was removed in the updated list, which now features only 3 confirmed nominees. The approved nominees include Ambassador Ayodele Oke as Nigeria's envoy to France, Colonel retired Lateef Farideh as an ambassador to the United States, and Ambassador Amin Dahatu, who has been reassigned from South Korea to serve as High Commissioner to the United Kingdom. The development has triggered varied reactions from Nigerians, with some questioning the transparency of the appointment process. Honorable Nuhu Sada described the reversal as politically motivated, arguing that merit appears to have been sidelined in the decision-making process. Others claimed that the former governor was not among those cleared by the Senate, suggesting that procedural issues may have influenced the last-minute change. Meanwhile, several commentators congratulated the confirmed appointees while urging them to uphold Nigeria's image abroad and deliver effective diplomatic representation. We hope so. Elizabeth says all those former governors should go and be resting, with the 8 years that they have done, do you get? Teddy Bear says this is what you get when power is stolen. Confusion. I'm telling you, you're always making errors. It's not a good thing. You're always making mistakes. Why Yazid said it will not stop you from failing 2027. You must go back to Ogun State. Or it's not from Ogun State, it's from Osun State. You should go back to Osun State. We are tired of your useless administration. 2027, Peter Obi or nothing. As Godwin says, they forged the list. Somebody that was not screened by the Senate. They must smuggle in or fake in something. No be something. If Madu, Danjuma said, was the man ever screened? Afel says, I beg you, Mr. President, no make mistake to pick Wiki as ambassador. For God's sake, if you do Rivers State matter, they learn. What is Rivers State matter, they learn? There's nothing he can do as an ambassador. If he's going to be an ambassador, he's going to be an ambassador to a foreign country. So, what do you mean by if they make him ambassador? Nothing will happen in Rivers State now. Pascal Lemba says we have a president who acts before he thinks. Yes, and this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not even the third time that they will make a decision and then they will come and make a U-turn and say there was an error. Why is there an error? How? Everything should be checked properly. Everything should be monitored and make sure that there are no mistakes in any decision that you are making. You will now come and make decision, and you will come back few weeks, few months later and say you are making a reversal, there was an error. What kind of error is that? What kind of error is that? Another day, Odogun says, I have a problem with making presidents look stupid. It was one time giving ministerial to someone was that one time it was giving national honor to one person. Another was presidential pardon mistake. As in, they're always making mistakes. It's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. Obina says it's over. It's all over. Henry Obo says the same set of people from being a governor to a senate, a minister, an ambassador. I don't know other people. Are there no other people in the country? Really? You be governor for 8 years, and then you go on to be a senator, and then you go on to be a minister, and then you still want to go and do ambassador. You know they retire. You know they retire. Governors, leaders, they should have retirement age. Because what is it? You want to be there forever. Now, wow. Amateur says, post Mama Yakubu to USA so Trump can help me ask him how you take win in 2023. Although Anaya says, Ambassador of Yemen, Bro Fanika Ade, and Ambassador to Somalia fugitive, Reno mockery of himself. Darlington says, confused by your non-nigga. Keep time with Nigerians with your overzealous eye service. It's not your fault. It's not his fault. And the rest says, confused people, nothing they ever do sail smoothly. They are born to commit errors, I'm telling you. Always making errors, always making mistakes. Abdulaziz said, we replace him with a Yoruba man. This is the government of Emilokon, nepotism and confusionist. Okay? Let me see Adekale says, God keeps Papa for us, so the man is trying. Waiting they try. Try, but error. We're always making errors. It is well. They always do something before they think, you would have made a decision, you've have announced to all of Nigerians, and you will now come back and say, it was an error. Now is a shame. Now is a shame. Wow. Now, Temeka Francis says, confusion everywhere. Ogwamanam says, who can tell me the most confused president in the world? China says, the name of FFK who stole budget of the aviation ministry money when he was the looting minister of aviation should also be withdrawn. Professor Kize Beazo, who stole all of Abia State Treasury, dry and built airports in the air, not on the land, must be withdrawn. He built airport on the air. How was he able to do that? Now, waffle now. Fairly says, T-Pain always acting before he thinks. Very unstable man. Ikechukwu says, a lot of cancellation in this Nigeria exam paper. Are we sure the examiner will pass us? Oma says, APC government will always reverse things after doing it. That's to show you that they don't do proper investigation before making decisions. Yes. Since 70s to date, it's only APC government that has done such terrible things. They only reason after taking an action. I'm telling you. It is well. At John Wolf says, please President Trump help Nigeria arrest FFK. If he eventually posted to US as ambassador, Koide said nothing like kidnapping happened in Kaduna Church. Okay now. Well, listen, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.